Welcome back, explorers! Today, we're diving into a world so intriguing, it's almost like stepping into a different era. Imagine living in a place where the modern world is almost entirely shut out. This is the reality for the Amish community, an insular group of over 370,000 people scattered across Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, and New York. They lead lives steeped in tradition, rejecting many conveniences we take for granted. In this video, we're uncovering the 22 strange rules that Amish women are required to follow. From their distinctive dress codes and courtship rituals to their views on modern technology and gender roles, these practices may seem shocking, but they're deeply embedded in their way of life. Trust me, some of these rules will leave you absolutely speechless. Stick around as we reveal the astonishing aspects of Amish life you never knew existed. If you find this dive into Amish culture as fascinating as we do, give us a thumbs up, share this video with friends, and make sure to subscribe for more unique content. Let's get started. First up, let's explore one of the Amish's most remarkable traditions: mandatory attendance at community events. 1. Mandatory attendance at community events. Imagine living in a world where participating in every community gathering is not just encouraged but required. Whether it's simple activities like working together in a barn or attending church every Sunday, every member of the Amish community is expected to be there. Missing an event isn't just skipping out. It's seen as turning your back on your community. These mandatory events, known as Jummany events, are crucial for promoting social interaction, strengthening relationships, and fostering a strong sense of unity. For Amish youth, these gatherings are golden opportunities to meet new friends and potential partners. The spirit of solidarity and mandatory participation also acts as a form of social control, where adhering to these customs is highly valued and respected. This ensures everyone stays connected and committed to their community. However, what happens when someone strays from these customs or breaks the rules in the Amish community? You will be deliberately excluded from social and religious life. This is a severe punishment enforced when someone refuses to follow the community's unwritten code of conduct. Shunning can occur for several reasons, including not attending church, violating community rules, or marrying outside the faith. Once shunned, the individual faces complete isolation, even from their own family members. This means they are not allowed to communicate or share a meal with anyone. This level of isolation underscores the seriousness with which the Amish uphold their traditions and rules. The strictness of the Amish rules isn't the most shocking thing. You won't believe what happens next. Let's dive in. 2. Traditional Amish clothing lacks buttons. Have you ever wondered why traditional Amish clothing is notably button-free? Instead of using buttons, the Amish rely on hooks and eyes or straight pins to fasten their garments. This choice is more than just an eccentricity. It embodies deep cultural and religious values. For the Amish, modesty and simplicity are paramount, and buttons are seen as decorative elements that could foster pride, something they consciously strive to. By choosing hooks and eyes, they embrace a more understated approach to fashion that aligns with their belief in humility. Moreover, practicality and durability play a significant role in this choice. Unlike buttons, which can break or fall off, hooks and eyes are often easier to repair or replace. This preference for simplicity extends beyond mere appearance. It reflects a lifestyle that values function over form and seeks to minimize unnecessary distractions. In the Amish community, every aspect of life is interwoven with their values, and clothing is no exception. The absence of buttons is a deliberate choice that underscores their commitment to a modest, communal life. This practice highlights a striking contrast to our modern society, where fashion and personal expression often take precedence. In many cultures, clothing is not just a necessity, but a canvas for individuality and status. The Amish approach challenges us to reconsider the role of clothing in our own lives and reflect on what our wardrobe choices say about our values. Does the simplicity of Amish clothing prompt you to think about the significance of your own fashion choices? How do you perceive the balance between personal expression and modesty in your life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspective on this unique aspect of Amish culture. 3. Rumspringa. Let's delve into one of the most intriguing and contrasting traditions within the Amish community. Rumspringa, derived from the Pennsylvania Dutch phrase meaning running around or wild journey, Rumspringa is a period of exploration and self-discovery that begins when Amish teenagers turn 16. This unique phase offers them a rare glimpse into the outside world, allowing them to temporarily step away from the strict norms and customs of Amish. During Rumspringa, Amish teens experience a freedom that contrasts sharply with their usual lifestyle. They can wear modern clothing, use electronic devices, and engage in activities such as attending parties, driving cars, and exploring various aspects of contemporary society. This period is crucial as it provides these young individuals with the opportunity to make an informed decision about their future. They can experience life beyond the confines of their traditional community and reflect on whether they want to fully embrace the Amish way of life or choose a different path. Rumspringa doesn't follow a set timeline or specific rules. Its duration and activities vary widely from one person to another. For many Amish teens, this is a time of intense exploration and self-discovery. Despite the temptation and allure of modern life, around 90 of those who experience Rumspringa choose to return to their Amish communities and commit to their faith and lifestyle. This reintegration involves reaffirming their place in the community, participating in church activities, and continuing their traditional ways. An example of someone who chose a different path is Kate Stoltz, who gained national attention through the reality TV show Breaking Amish. After her Rumspringa, Kate left her Amish community to pursue a career as a model and designer, eventually settling in New York City. Her journey highlights the significant decisions Amish teens face during Rumspringa and how this period can lead to entirely different life paths based on personal choices and experiences. Rumspringa represents a pivotal moment in the lives of Amish teens, offering them a chance to explore their identities and future possibilities before making a lifelong commitment to their community. 4. Amish women role in community and faith. In Amish culture, there's a clear division of responsibilities based on gender roles. Amish women are primarily responsible for household and family duties, while men typically take on leadership roles within the church and community. This division is deeply rooted in the Amish interpretation of the Bible, which emphasizes male leadership. As a result, men are the only ones permitted to become missionaries, pastors, or bishops, leaving women without official spiritual position. Despite this, the spiritual role of Amish women is far from insignificant. While they don't preach from the pulpit, they are crucial in nurturing the spiritual life of their community. Amish women actively participate in church services, educate their children, and support their family's spiritual growth. They serve as the guardians of tradition and moral values, passing these on to future generations through their daily actions and teachings. Though their influence might not be as visible as that of male leaders, it is deeply impactful within the community. For example, recent studies show that approximately 10 of Amish women are now pursuing higher education, a notable increase from previous decades. This shift reflects broader changes in Amish society, where women's roles are becoming more diverse and influential. It's fascinating to note that Amish children attend one-room schoolhouses and receive education only through the 8th grade. After this, their paths diverge based on gender roles. Boys typically go on to apprenticeships and practical skills training, preparing them for various trades. Girls, on the other hand, often end their formal education after 8th grade to focus on family and community responsibilities. Interestingly, women can become teachers after completing their education, but must step down from this role upon marriage. Most Amish women then concentrate on household duties, reflecting traditional values that honor their role in nurturing the family and upholding community standards. The Amish community places great importance on family life, with many families having 5 or more children. The use of contraception is generally avoided, as it is believed to go against God's will. Parents are dedicated to raising and educating their children, instilling the values and skills essential for thriving within their community. Next, we'll delve into the intriguing world of the Amish bonnet or munia. This simple piece of fabric is more than just a fashion statement. It symbolizes identity and faith for Amish women. The bonnet, made from plain, unadorned fabric, represents modesty, humility, and respect, emphasizing that inner qualities are more important than outward appearance. According to Amish belief, a woman's hair is her crowning glory, and covering it honors this sacred value as mentioned in the Bible. Beyond its religious symbolism, the bonnet serves as a silent communicator. Its style, color, and the way it's tied can indicate a woman's marital status, social position, and even her specific religious affiliation. This system of nonverbal communication is central to Amish culture. Additionally, the bonnet has practical benefits, shielding women from the sun, wind, and rain while working outdoors. This practicality underscores the Amish commitment to simplicity and functionality in their daily lives. Stay tuned, because what's coming up next is even more incredible. But before we dive into that, I have a small favor to ask. If you enjoy what you're hearing, please hit that subscribe button. Your support means a lot and helps us continue to create amazing content. If you do, my team and I will work hard to make this show even better for you. Deal? So you are in Amish courtship, purity, bundling, and community weddings. Imagine a relationship where holding hands, hugging, or kissing is completely off limits until your wedding day. It may sound challenging, but this is a fundamental aspect of Amish courtship. In the Amish tradition, couples participate in group courtship events under the careful observation of their families, ensuring that relationships develop with a focus on purity and sincerity. An intriguing practice within this courtship is known as bundling. During bundling, the couple spends time together in bed, fully clothed, separated by a wooden board or blanket. This period of courtship can extend for months or even years, during which the couple evaluates their readiness for marriage. When they decide to wed, the ceremony is simple but attended by the entire community. In Amish society, gender roles are clearly defined. Men are typically the primary earners and decision-makers, while women handle homemaking, childcare, and household tasks. Despite these roles, Amish women hold significant influence in family matters and contribute greatly to the community's well-being. They also have the right to own property and engage in certain economic activities. An Amish wedding, usually held on a Tuesday or Thursday, is a day-long event with the entire community celebrating. However, there is no traditional honeymoon. Instead, newlyweds enter a period known as bridezit or bride time, where they stay with the bride's parents or close relatives for several nights to a few weeks. During this time, the couple actively participates in daily household chores, which allows them to demonstrate their commitment to family values and prepares them for their new life together. This tradition not only strengthens their bond with their in-laws, but also provides a practical introduction to married life, emphasizing cooperation and shared responsibilities. In Amish culture, the concept of submission is deeply rooted in biblical teachings. Women are expected to obey and respect their husbands, who are considered the heads of the family. Amish women dedicate their time to family care, including cooking, cleaning, and raising children, and often consult their husbands on important matters. This dynamic, which begins even before marriage, reflects a belief that submission maintains order and stability within the family, allowing women to focus on their roles as homemakers and mothers. For Amish women, hair is a profound symbol of beauty, femininity, and religious devotion. The Bible describes a woman's long hair as her glory, symbolizing her dedication to God. As such, cutting hair is viewed as a sinful act and a breach of moral code. Amish women typically keep their hair long and natural, avoiding dyes and perms. They often style it in a simple bun or braid and cover it with a head covering, such as a white cap or bonnet, when they leave the house. These coverings represent simplicity and modesty, and the tradition of maintaining long hair continues to be a powerful symbol of faith and community identity for the majority of Amish women today. 6. Why the Amish reject modern technology. In the Amish community, modern technology is often viewed as a threat to their traditional way of life. Landline phones and mobile phones are prohibited in Amish homes to prevent the intrusion of modern technology and protect the community from external influences that might disrupt their values. Recently, some Amish communities have made exceptions by allowing landline phones at communal locations, like barns, but their use is strictly regulated and limited to emergencies or business communications with the outside world. Photography is also banned in Amish culture, as it is believed to foster vanity and detract from their traditional values. The Amish worry that capturing and sharing images on social media could invade their privacy and undermine the modesty that is central to their way of life. These restrictions are rooted in a desire to preserve their identity and maintain their simple, nature-focused lifestyle. The community believes that the use of electronic devices, like phones and cameras, might lead to cultural assimilation and erosion of the unique values that have defined them for centuries. The Amish intentionally avoid the allure of modern, luxurious electronic devices and online entertainment, focusing instead on nurturing their spiritual lives and spending quality time with family and community. This avoidance is a conscious effort to stay true to their values, minimizing distractions from social media and other media forms. To meet their daily needs, the Amish rely on natural energy sources such as wind, water, and mechanical power. While they do use simple machinery for agricultural and artisanal work, they generally reject electricity as it is viewed as a luxury that conflicts with their simple, nature-oriented lifestyle. Instead, they use lanterns, oil lamps, and candles for illumination, cook on wood stoves, and travel by horse-drawn carriages. Essential household items are made manually, although some families use gas or diesel generators for agricultural purposes and food preservation, and certain businesses may use electricity for practical needs. Cars, symbols of modernity, are completely banned among the Amish. Instead, they use horse-drawn buggies, which not only serve as a practical means of transportation, but also reflect their heritage and values. You might even see an Amish family using their buggy to visit a fast food restaurant like Burger King, which surprises many observers. The Amish also employ a unique form of transportation, the scooter bike hybrid, popular among young Amish people, especially students. For longer journeys, they may use public transportation, such as buses or trains, or accept rides from non-Amish friends, though public transportation is used sparingly due to its modern connotations. Airplanes, however, are completely avoided because they are associated with luxury, which contrast sharply with the Amish commitment to simplicity. What are your thoughts on the Amish approach to technology? Do you think their lifestyle can thrive in today's digital era? Share your opinions and questions in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. 7. Rag dolls. Let's delve into the world of Amish dolls, often referred to as rag dolls. Unlike conventional dolls adorned with intricate facial features, Amish dolls are distinctively faceless. This minimalist design is deeply rooted in Amish beliefs, emphasizing that everyone is equal in the eyes of God. By excluding facial features, these dolls serve as a tool for teaching children about equality and non-discrimination from a young age. Amish rag dolls are more than mere toys. They embody the core values of simplicity, modesty, and gratitude that are central to the Amish way of life. Made from basic materials like fabric scraps, wool, and cotton, these handmade dolls reflect a community's commitment to living with minimalism and resourcefulness. The absence of detailed features on the dolls encourages children to use their imagination freely, without predefined expressions or personalities. Children are empowered to create their own stories and scenarios, fostering creativity and imaginative play. Playing with these dolls helps instill a sense of empathy and compassion. As children invent and project emotions and experiences onto the faceless dolls, they learn to understand and care for others. The imaginative engagement nurtures emotional intelligence, teaching kids to relate to different perspectives and experiences. Furthermore, the process of creating these dolls by hand is a valuable educational experience. It imparts essential crafting skills and improves dexterity. Children often take part in making these dolls, which not only honors their abilities but also deepens their appreciation for the effort and love that goes into handmade items. Each Amish doll, crafted with care and simplicity, becomes a cherished keepsake that reflects the values of the Amish community and the affection of those who made it. 8. Amish educational methods. In the Amish community, the approach to sex education reflects their deep-rooted values surrounding modesty and family life. Unlike many mainstream educational systems, Amish schools do not offer comprehensive sex education. This choice is firmly grounded in their religious beliefs, which emphasize the sanctity of marriage and the importance of maintaining modesty. As a result, Amish children receive only a basic education in subjects like biology, with minimal or no discussion on human reproduction. Amish children grow up without formal instruction on topics such as puberty, sexual health, or the details of reproduction. This absence of structured education on these subjects is balanced by the community's reliance on informal learning methods. Adolescents often turn to peer discussions to gain understanding, and this knowledge is frequently acquired through practical experiences rather than academic instruction. For example, children may observe the reproductive cycles of animals on farms, drawing parallels to human biology in a more implicit way. Moreover, the Amish believe that such matters are best understood within the context of marriage. Therefore, detailed knowledge about human sexuality is expected to be acquired naturally as individuals enter into adult relationships. The approach reflects the Amish commitment to preserving their values of modesty and simplicity while ensuring that education remains aligned with their spiritual and community principles. By emphasizing informal and experiential learning, the Amish maintain their focus on nurturing a lifestyle that harmonizes with their deeply held beliefs about family, privacy, and respect. 9. Embrace home births. In the Amish community, home births are the preferred method of delivering babies, contrasting sharply with the hospital births common in many other cultures. For Amish women, giving birth at home is more than just a choice. It is a deeply ingrained practice that reflects their values of privacy, community, and spiritual connection. The decision to have a home birth is rooted in the belief that it fosters a more intimate and personal experience, allowing the mother to remain in the comfort of her own home and be surrounded by loved ones. An experienced midwife, who is often a well-respected and trusted member of the community, plays a pivotal role in the home birth process. This figure provides essential support and care, guiding the mother through labor and delivery with a deep understanding of Amish practices and values. Recent studies indicate that around 90% of Amish women opt for home births, underscoring the enduring significance of this tradition in their lives. The home birth environment is notably different from the clinical and often impersonal atmosphere of modern hospitals. It is characterized by a serene and prayerful setting, where the focus is on maintaining a peaceful and spiritual atmosphere. This approach emphasizes the role of faith and community support, as pain medication is seldom used. Instead, Amish women rely on their inner strength and the comforting presence of family and friends. The Amish perspective on childbirth highlights their commitment to preserving traditional practices that align with their values of modesty and simplicity. By choosing home births, they ensure that the experience remains a deeply personal and communal event, reinforcing their close-knit family bonds and spiritual beliefs. 10. Adult baptism. Unlike many Christian denominations that practice infant baptism, the Amish tradition of adult baptism stands out as a deeply personal and voluntary act of faith, typically occurring between the ages of 18 and 25. This rite of passage signifies a profound commitment to the Amish faith and community. The journey toward baptism involves a rigorous process of religious education that spans several. Amish youth immerse themselves in studying not just the Bible but also the extensive history and teachings of their community. This period is marked by intense reflection and discussion, encouraging young adults to question, understand, and solidify their beliefs. As of 2024, the Amish community in North America has grown to over 340,000 individuals, and the tradition of baptism remains a central and cherished practice. Baptism ceremonies are conducted in serene, natural settings such as streams or creeks, symbolizing a pure and refreshing beginning. These tranquil waters serve as a powerful metaphor for the cleansing of sins and the start of a new chapter in the individual's spiritual journey. During the baptism, an elder from the community, who is highly respected for their spiritual wisdom, performs the ceremony. The elder prays over the individual and gently lays hands on their head, signifying the solemn and sacred nature of the rite. This moment is more than just a formal entry into the church. It represents a deep-seated embrace of the Amish way of life. It reflects a commitment to the shared values, communal ties, and the development of a life centered around faith and mutual support. This significant event encapsulates the essence of Amish spirituality and community cohesion, marking a pivotal step in an individual's journey within their faith and communal life. 11. Livestock farming. Livestock farming stands as a foundational element of Amish life, significantly shaping both their economy and cultural practice. In the Amish community, raising animals is not merely about producing food and income. It's a reflection of their values of self-reliance, teamwork, and strong communal bonds. Central to this agricultural lifestyle is the practice of barn raising, a tradition that epitomizes the Amish commitment to mutual aid and cooperative effort. When an Amish family finds the need for a new barn, the entire community mobilizes to complete the task in a single day. This remarkable event highlights the community's dedication to collective action and their ability to achieve significant goals through unity and hard work. The barn raising process involves every community member, each assigned a specific role. Men and women work together to lift and position heavy wooden beams, construct the frame, and secure the roof, all using traditional hand tools rather than modern machinery. This method not only underscores their preference for simplicity, but also reinforces the strong work ethic and reliance on one another that defines Amish culture. The barn raising transcends the mere act of building. It becomes a festive and communal occasion that strengthens social ties. The process is imbued with a sense of joy and camaraderie as everyone contributes to the project with enthusiasm and dedication. The day is filled with laughter, shared effort, and the satisfaction of seeing the barn rise from the ground, symbolizing the collective strength and spirit of the community. As the day draws to a close, the community gathers to celebrate their achievement with a hearty meal. This tradition of feasting together serves as an opportunity for relaxation and socializing. It's a time to enjoy each other's company, share stories, and appreciate the fruits of their labor. The communal meal is more than a mere conclusion to the day's work. It's a reflection of the deep sense of unity and collective success that characterizes Amish life. In essence, livestock farming and barn raising are not just practical activities for the Amish. They are integral to their cultural fabric. They embody the principles of hard work, community spirit, and mutual support, reinforcing the values that sustain and enrich their way of life. 12. Languages. In their everyday lives, the Amish community navigates a unique linguistic landscape, fluently employing 3 distinct languages, each serving specific roles in their family, community, and religious practices. Understanding this multilingualism offers a deeper insight into their way of life and how they maintain their traditions while interacting with the modern world. First and foremost is Pennsylvania Dutch, a German dialect distinct from Standard Dutch, which is central to Amish life. Predominantly spoken in Pennsylvania and adjacent areas, Pennsylvania Dutch is not just a means of communication, but the very essence of daily interaction within Amish households and community settings. It is the language in which family conversations, local gatherings, and even church services are conducted. This dialect fosters a close-knit community by reinforcing cultural ties and preserving their linguistic heritage. English serves as the bridge between the Amish community and the outside world. Despite their preference for maintaining a degree of separation from mainstream society, English is indispensable for engaging with non-Amish individuals and accessing essential services. This includes healthcare, education, and various economic transactions. The Amish use of English demonstrates their adaptability and pragmatic approach to navigating the modern world while remaining rooted in their traditional values. German, on the other hand, holds a deeply spiritual and cultural significance. It is primarily used in religious contexts, including church ceremonies and religious texts. The choice of German for these sacred practices highlights the Amish community's commitment to preserving their historical and spiritual heritage. The use of German in these contexts connects them with the broader history of their faith and underscores the continuity of their religious traditions. To illustrate the extent of their multilingualism, consider that approximately 300,000 Amish individuals across the United States adeptly switch between Pennsylvania Dutch, English, and German, depending on the situation. This linguistic flexibility allows them to maintain their traditional lifestyle while effectively interacting with the broader world. It is a testament to their ability to balance their cultural preservation with practical engagement in a diverse and evolving society. Overall, the Amish community's use of these 3 languages reflects their unique approach to maintaining cultural integrity while adapting to external influences. It showcases their dedication to preserving their heritage while embracing the necessities of modern life. Where are the majority of Amish communities located? The Amish community, renowned for its commitment to simplicity and tradition, is primarily concentrated in specific regions across North America, where their unique way of life can thrive. First and foremost, the largest and most well-known Amish populations are found in Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Indiana, though there are significant communities in other states as well. In Pennsylvania, the largest Amish population in the United States resides, particularly in Lancaster County. This area is often considered the heartland of Amish culture. Lancaster County's rolling farmland, traditional homesteads, and picturesque views make it a living example of Amish life. Additionally, other parts of southeastern Pennsylvania also host substantial Amish communities, reflecting the area's long-standing connection to Amish traditions. Similarly, Ohio is another major center for the Amish, particularly in Holmes County, which boasts one of the largest Amish populations in the world. The community here is deeply involved in agriculture and crafts, contributing significantly to the local economy. Moreover, Holmes County, along with nearby counties such as Tuscarawas and Wayne, provides a supportive environment for Amish life with its rural setting and agricultural focus. The region's strong Amish presence influences local culture and economy, from markets selling handmade goods to Amish-run farms and businesses. In addition, Indiana also hosts a large Amish population, with significant communities in Elkhart and LaGrange counties. The Amish settlements in northern Indiana are characterized by their agricultural activities and a strong sense of community. Much like their counterparts in Ohio and Pennsylvania, the Amish in Indiana are known for their craftsmanship and farming. The area has become a center for Amish-produced goods, including furniture, quilts, and baked goods, which are sold locally and beyond. Turning to the Midwest, Michigan and Kentucky also have growing Amish communities, though they are smaller compared to those in Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Indiana. In Michigan, the Amish population is concentrated in rural areas such as the Thumb region and parts of southern Michigan. These communities often engage in farming and small-scale craftsmanship. In a similar vein, Kentucky's Amish presence is most notable in the areas surrounding rural towns such as Bergen and the communities in the western part of the state. These areas provide a supportive backdrop for Amish families to practice their traditional ways. Furthermore, Missouri and Iowa also host Amish communities, though on a smaller scale. In Missouri, the Amish are primarily located in areas such as the southern and central regions, where they engage in farming and various trades. Meanwhile, Iowa's Amish population, while smaller, is growing and mainly found in rural counties where agriculture plays a central role. In summary, across these regions, the Amish maintain a lifestyle marked by simplicity, faith, as their presence in these areas contributes to a diverse and rich cultural tapestry within the broader American landscape. Each Amish community, while sharing core values, adapts its practices to the local environment, creating a unique blend of tradition and regional influence. As we've explored today, the rules and customs that govern the lives of Amish women are as fascinating as they are stringent. From the strict adherence to modesty and simplicity to the unique aspects of their personal lives and societal roles, it's clear that Amish women navigate a complex and deeply rooted set of traditions. Their way of life, while vastly different from the modern world, highlights a profound commitment to their faith and community values. If you found these insights into the Amish lifestyle intriguing, don't forget to show your support by hitting the like button. Share this video with friends and family who might also be interested in learning more about these unique cultural practices. And for more eye-opening content and updates on intriguing topics, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue to bring you fascinating and informative videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.